new challenges, the likes of which have never been seen in the series up until now. Next, I would like to talk about a puzzle game that has been very popular in Japan and is now coming to Europe and North America. Please take a look at this video. Puzzle & Dragons is a puzzle game series which features RPG and strategy elements. In this game, you can customize your party and go on adventures through dungeons. You will slide colorful orbs across the touchscreen until 3 or more adjacent to attack foes. And in this Super Mario Bros. Edition, you play as Mario, questing through a familiar world to save Princess Peach from Bowser. You can form a party of beloved Mushroom Kingdom citizens like Mario, Luigi, and Toad, or even Bowser buddies like Koopa Troopa and Goomba. And they'll level up as they battle. Both the games you saw in the video, Puzzle & Dragons Z and Puzzle & Dragons Super Mario Bros. Edition, will be available as one package in May. And in this Super Mario Bros. Edition, you play as Mario. Next, I would like to introduce a new game to you for the first time, Pokemon Shuffle. This puzzle game is available from Nintendo eShop, and you can start playing it for free. You make matches of the same 3 or more Pokemon to clear them from the screen and finish stage. In Pokemon Shuffle, there is a limit on how many moves you can make in each battle. You must deal damage effectively and reduce the HP of the wild Pokemon to 0 in the number of moves you have available to finish the stage. Each Pokemon has a type and level. You can battle more effectively by collecting many Pokemon and making them stronger. Some Pokemon Mega Evolve and are able to remove many other Pokemon from the screen in one go. In Pokemon Shuffle, you start with 5 Hearts, and you use 1 up every time you battle. Run out, and you will need to wait before you can battle again. Over time, your heart will build up, and you'll be able to play again. You can also keep playing by using items obtained through regular gameplay or purchased with Nintendo eShop funds. In addition, there are also various other items which can come in handy during battle and which can also be available through regular gameplay or through in-game purchases, allowing players with different play styles to enjoy the game. Pokemon Shuffle will be available from Nintendo eShop in February. Now let's move on to Wii U. Please take a look at this. There are some Wii software icons on the Wii U menu. These icons are for Wii disc titles that have been reproduced as downloadable software for Wii. And you can start each game directly from the Wii U menu without first going into Wii mode. Wii U's backwards compatibility with Wii was developed by switching the hardware function to Wii mode. Because of this, in the past, we couldn't distribute Wii disc software for download on Wii U. Now that we can reproduce Wii disc software on Wii U, we can make these titles available to download. And some of the Wii games that was compatible with Wii Classic controller can be played using only the Wii U gamepad too. The Wii console has an extensive software catalog, but Wii U owners may not have had the chance to play some Wii games, even if they were interested in playing them when those titles were first released. We hope these new possibilities will allow Wii U owners to enjoy these Wii games more easily. Super Mario Galaxy 2 will be available shortly after this presentation. Punch-Out will be available on January 22nd, with Metroid Prime Trilogy arriving on January 29th. At launch, these three titles will be available for half price for 1 week after their release dates. We also plan to release more Wii titles on Nintendo eShop for Wii U. That's all from me. Let's pass it over to Bill Trinan from Nintendo of America for some more news. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Iwata. Let's get things rolling with Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. In this clever Kirby game, guiding the mighty puffball through treacherous stages isn't your only goal. There are tons of collectibles to find in every stage, including hidden treasure chests. Touch one to see what prize you get, like songs to listen to or in-game figurines. Some treasure chests are really hard to find, especially considering that you have a limited amount of ink to draw rainbow ropes with. If you run out, Kirby may find himself in a tight spot. Levels like Blue Sky Palace have no ground, so run out of ink and you'll meet an ill fate. But it's all worth it for those figurines. You can take in their glory from different angles in the figurine showcase. Hey, those kind of look like amiibo. And speaking of, there's plenty to do with amiibo in Kirby and the Rainbow Curse. Once per day, you can touch select amiibo to the Wii U gamepad controller to power up Kirby. Tapping the Kirby amiibo to the gamepad will let you use his Star Dash whenever you want, without having to collect 100 stars like usual. Likewise, you can get a matching hat from the King DDD amiibo, plus 6 health bars instead of the normal 4. And if you get the Meta Knight hat by using his amiibo, your Kirby's tap dash speed will increase, allowing him to plow through weaker enemies. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse will roll onto store shelves and into the Nintendo eShop for Wii U on February 20th, 2015. While we're talking about amiibo, the release of the next wave of Super Smash Bros. Amiibo is right around the corner. Look for 11 new amiibo to hit store shelves in February. And I've got some exciting news. We're ready to announce a whole new wave of Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo. This next wave will include Robin and Lucina from Fire Emblem, Pac-Man, Wario, Ness from Earthbound, and Charizard. You'll start to see them appear in stores this spring. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse will roll. But Super Smash Bros. Isn't the only series that will receive amiibo. I'm excited to announce that a new Super Mario series of amiibo will say hello to the world on March 20th. This lineup includes Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi, Bowser, and, for the first time, Toad. And they'll be launching alongside a new game that will take amiibo to the next level, Mario Party 10. You may have noticed some of these characters also appeared in the Super Smash Bros. Series of amiibo. Well, regardless which version of character you buy, they'll function exactly the same way. Check in at the address on screen as we update this list, so you can find out which amiibo are compatible with which games. Mario Party 10 includes 3 different modes of Mario Party game: Mario, Luigi, the traditional party mode, Yoshi, the Bowser Party mode we introduced at E3, Toad. and a new mode called Amiibo Party. In this mode, you can touch a compatible amiibo to the Wii U gamepad to use that amiibo as a game piece while playing on a special board related to that character. For example, on the Mario board, you might encounter an event where you use a mushroom to suddenly grow or collect coins while defeating your rivals. On the Luigi map, you might have to suck up your rival's stars and coins using the poltergeist. Each character has a special trait, so there's a lot of fun to be had on the different boards. You can also select one token to assign to your amiibo for use while playing. Deciding which item to bring along might just be the key to your victory, so choose wisely. The game will work with 9 different amiibo: Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Yoshi, Bowser, Rosalina and Luma, Donkey Kong, and Wario. If you decide to use your Super Smash Bros. Amiibo in Mario Party 10, you will need to erase that figure's Smash Bros. Amiibo data. Mario Party 10 will be available in stores and on the Nintendo eShop for Wii U March 20th. You have to have an amiibo to play Amiibo Party, so we'll also be offering a limited number of special bundles and select might just be the key to your victory, so choose wisely. Retailers, which will include the Mario amiibo from the Super Mario series I mentioned earlier. Another game that will use one of the new amiibo from the Super Mario series is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, which was released last year. The Toad amiibo from the Super Mario Bros. Line will be compatible with that game. When you tap the Toad amiibo on your Wii U gamepad, Pixel Toad will appear in a stage and hide from the player, waiting to be found hide-and-seek style. An update will add this function to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on March 20th, the same day the Toad amiibo becomes available. Next, let's switch over to another Wii U title coming in 2015, Splatoon. Splatoon is an action-packed shooting game where you play as squid-like inklings that can transform into humanoid characters and mark their enemies' territory with ink. We've already announced a 4-on-4 online multiplayer mode and a single-player mode. But this time we'd like to tell you about the Inkling central hub that connects all the game modes together. When you first start up the game, you'll land in this plaza area. Inklings who are sent here via Miiverse will be walking around, and you can communicate. Next, let's switch over to another Wii U title. The tower you see right now is an important landmark. Enter the tower, and you can play the online multiplayer mode with other Inklings from around the world. You may have already noticed, but each Inkling is equipped with their own weapon and outfit. Equipment can be purchased at the shopping center with in-game money you earn by playing multiplayer mode. But this time we'd like to tell you about at the shopping center, there's a weapon shop run by a militaristic crab and a headgear shop where a shy sea anemone is working as a store clerk. When you first start up the game, there's also a clothing shop and a shoe shop. Inklings who are sent here via Miiverse will be walking You can switch equipment you've purchased at any time in the plaza. For weapons, you select a set of 3 at a time. Your go-to weapon of choice for dealing with most enemies is, of course, your main weapon. You'll also have a backup sub-weapon to help create diversions or block your enemy's path. And for special occasions, you'll have a weapon that can be charged up to inflict major damage, your special weapon. At the shopping center, there's a weapon shop run by a military. Depending on your setup, you'll have to adjust your strategy. You can also modify your character's stats, such as strength and speed, by choosing the right gear for your head, clothes, and shoes. You can switch equipment you've purchased at any Different players will respond to different styles of custom outfits. So if you want, you can focus on your looks rather than your strategy. You can also check out other Inklings outfits and equipment in the plaza too, so it's a good place to get inspired. Try entering a battle with new clothes and equipment. You may just discover a new way to fight. Splatoon will be available in stores and on the Nintendo eShop for Wii U this May. Thanks to Hyrule Warriors, Wii U owners are already fighting hordes of enemies as Link, Impa, Darunia, and tons of other beloved Zelda characters. But there's another Zelda game on the way to Nintendo 3DS, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. So in honor of that game, we have some new downloadable content on the way for Hyrule Warriors. Tingle is ready for action. Just be glad he's on your side. His main weapon is his balloons, but he'll also attack enemies with a giant wallet full of rupees, his Kululimpa dance, and even a fatal kiss of death. As for young Link, his main weapon is the Kokiri sword, but he also comes equipped with the Fierce Deity's mask, allowing him to briefly transform and unleash powerful special attacks. Both of these characters are included in the Majora's Mask pack, which also comes with a new adventure mode map and 3 additional costumes when it becomes available on February 5th. Stay tuned for more information. Next, we have a new trailer for Monolith Soft's next title, Xenoblade Chronicles X, that showcases various locations from around planet Mira. Please take a look.
地球を後にし放浪の旅に出て2年ついに異星文明の追撃部隊に見つかってしまったのです。激しい戦闘で白芸の指揮官を大破。高校能力を失った白芸は未知の惑星の重力につかまり船体を崩壊させながら墜落していきました。
3 additional costumes when it becomes available on February 5th. Stay tuned for more information. Next, we have a new trailer for Monolith Soft's next title, Xenoblade Chronicles X, that showcases various locations from around planet Mira. Please take a look.
こうして地球人類最後の一人を仲間に迎えた私たちはこの未開の惑星ミラで生きていく決意を固めました。
Stay tuned for more information on Xenoblade Chronicles X in the near future. At last year's E3, we announced a new game for Wii U. Its name, Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars, is centered on an important new feature. Now there's a new way to enjoy the puzzling, toy-guiding touch gameplay that fans love. As with previous games in the series, you can create your own levels and then share them with other players online. But now you can reward the people who make your favorite levels using the all-new tipping system. As you beat levels, you can earn up to 3 stars based on your performance. Then you can cash in those stars to earn new parts for level creation. So if you like a level someone built, tip them some stars sometime. That way, they'll be able to create even more imaginative levels using the stars you tip them. For the first time, alongside the Wii U game, we'll also be releasing the game on Nintendo 3DS. Both of these download titles will be available for purchase directly from the Nintendo eShop. We plan on giving anyone who buys the Wii U game a free download code for the game on Nintendo 3DS, and vice versa. So now you can play the game on your system of choice, you can earn up to 3 or even share levels based on your versions of the game. Then you can cash in those stars to earn new directly into the level creation. Mario vs. Donkey Kong Tipping Stars is available exclusively through the Nintendo eShop. That way, they'll be able to create even more imaginative levels using the stars you tipping stars. For the first time, here's a quick look at some great games coming to Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. From some of our download titles will be available for purchase directly from the Nintendo eShop.
Wii U 専用タイトルとして新しいプロジェクトを立ち上げました。4人で協力しながら様々な世界観のマップを攻略していくアクションゲームです。 罠を解除しながら敵を蹴散らして、お宝を強奪してくるというのが基本的なゲームルールになります。ゲーム自体は基本的に無料で、制限なく遊ぶことができます。Wii U がインターネットにつながっていれば誰でもプレイすることが可能です。タイトル名や発売日などはお伝えできませんが、仮称プロジェクトトレジャーという名前で絶賛開発中です。ぜひ楽しみに待っててください。
Thank you, Mr. Harada. This title is being developed exclusively for Wii U. Please wait for further updates from Bandai Namco Entertainment. In Elliot Quest, you'll explore an open world filled with hidden secrets and powerful guardians that can help you cure Elliot's curse of immortality. Adventure through dungeons as you collect abilities and spells while questing to defeat 16 unique bosses and unlock multiple weapons. With the unique and innovative gameplay and beautiful puzzles, Black delighted the press, players, and many judges, scoring itself international prizes. It's a game about imagination, curiosity, and experiment. This title is being developed exclusively for Wii U. Now on Wii U, please you'll be able to immerse yourself from Bandai in a meditative game of Black. In Elliot Quest, you'll explore an open world filled with hidden secrets and powerful guardians. It's all about bringing your paintings and your imagination to life of immortality. Adventure through dungeons as you collect abilities and spells and touch questing to citizens of Disney as a modern look and feel on Heart. It's a retro Japanese style RPG with a unique and innovative gameplay and beautiful puzzles. Black delighted players take on the role of Vice President of Earth. Yes, you heard that correctly. The Vice President of Earth, who awakens the morning after his election to find that his whole planet has gone berserk. To get to the bottom of things, you'll have to team up with an odd assortment of more than 40 characters scattered around the game world. With a humorous story and plenty of quests and side quests, immortality. This game, Adventure through Dungeons, a casual abilities and spells and touchful quests. Citizens of Disney, the original Gummin Clown was a breakout hit, a retro Japanese style RPG. With the unique and innovative gameplay is back, plus Gummin Clown 2. Players take on 4 playable characters to choose between. Yes, with their own unique abilities, plus Vice President of more levels, and yes, who awakens the morning after his election to find that another exclusive is headed to the eShop on Nintendo 3DS. To get to the bottom of things, new episodes of Team Up with an odd assortment of Renegade 40 characters scattered around the game world. The 3 remaining episodes in major quests and side journey. This game, Adventure through Dungeons, casual abilities and citizens of entire season, the original Gummin Clown, players will purchase retro content individually with the unique and innovative gameplay or choose to go for the Season Pass, which contains all 3 remaining episodes for a lower price. Starting this month, Sega will be releasing a new batch of 3D classics for Nintendo 3DS. The first new 3D remake will be 3D Afterburner 2, followed by 3D Fantasy Zone, 3D Outrun, 3D Fantasy Zone 2, and 3D Thunderblade. Each game will deliver a full-fledged vintage arcade experience, recreating the environment down to the mechanical sound of an arcade machine. From Atlas and Spike Chunsoft comes a Nintendo 3DS exclusive that blends the gameplay of 2 dungeon crawlers to create an RPG experience like no other. Etrian Mystery Dungeon gives players the freedom to create their own eclectic party of heroes like in the Etrian Odyssey series, and then take that party on a near-infinite dungeon-exploring, loot-hunting quest, just like in the Mystery Dungeon series. Story of Seasons is the rebirth of the Bokujo Monogatari series that has sold close to 10 million units worldwide by charming gamers around the globe with its fun combination of farming and life simulation. The latest entry is all about connecting with other lands across the game world or with other players online, a first for the series. And with the introduction of a new safari area, players will now have access to many new exotic animals, such as penguins, elephants, and camels. But, of course, the beloved farming and relationship-building gameplay you love will make a return when the game comes exclusively to the Nintendo eShop on Nintendo 3DS. We've got Reggie coming up next with a special announcement. But first, let's dig into one more Nintendo 3DS title. a new entry in the Fossil Fighters series is stomping your way. So get ready to hop in your own custom vehicle and explore the full 3D world of Fossil Fighters Frontier, filled with buried fossils just waiting to be dug up. Any fossil you find can be revived as a Vivisaur and then pitted against other Vivisaurs in massive reptile rumbles of prehistoric proportions. 2 players can team up to battle each other's Vivisaurs online in tournaments to determine a reigning champion, or up to 6 players locally. 3 friends can also team up online to explore the world together, dig up fossils, and battle as allies against rogue Vivisaurs. And for those who feel their Vivisaur team is ready for the fires of battle, head over to the new Fossil Stadium, an arena where you can enter tournaments, refine your skills, and see how your team stacks up against the rest. The game Fossil Fighters Frontier is coming to life March 20th of 2015, in stores and on the Nintendo eShop. Alright, that's it for now. Let's pass it over to Reggie.
Thanks, Bill. In March of 2011, Nintendo 3DS launched in the Americas, and later on it was joined by Nintendo 3DS XL and Nintendo 2DS. This family of handheld systems has been home to a varied and robust lineup of games, from the new titles in the Super Mario, Zelda, and Animal Crossing series, to games like Kid Icarus Uprising, Fire Emblem Awakening, Star Fox 64 3D, and a whole lot more. Today, we'd like to share with you our plans for the future of Nintendo 3DS in the Americas by introducing you to the newest member of the Nintendo 3DS family. It'll continue to play all of the titles I just mentioned, as well as many new games that are still on the way. Please take a look.
Tener acceso a diseños más interesantes, como ahora lo estamos viendo en transmisión. Tiene ese botoncillo arriba de la I, la B, la A y la X, donde justamente quería saber para qué era, así que ahora estamos viendo que es para jugar con el tema de la cámara. Bastián Vera nos comenta: los lanzamientos y actualizaciones están muy bien, ¿cierto? Y aparte que ahora te muestran la interactividad con amigos, que no solamente es para Nintendo Wii U. ¿Ustedes, chicos, han comprado algún amigo? Nosotros en PAWA aún no compramos ninguno, de hecho estamos planificando con Snow cuál podría ser, pero lamentablemente ya se están agotando, así que tenemos que decidirnos pronto y ahí les tendremos novedades también. Recuerden, chicos, visitarnos en nuestro portal de www.PAWA.cl, también visitarnos en nuestras redes sociales de Facebook, búsquennos
The
por
new
PAWA.cl,
Nintendo 3DS XL system will release in North America on February 13, 2015. It features a number of new enhancements designed to offer the smoothest and most engrossing on-the-go gaming possible. Now is the best time to be a part of the Nintendo 3DS generation, with games like The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate on the way. The new Nintendo 3DS XL is a great new reason to play Codename Steam and to replay recent releases like Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. To see games in 3D, the screen on the original Nintendo 3DS needed to be viewed from the very center. So if your face or hands move unintentionally, you aren't able to properly experience the 3D effect. For this reason, many players simply turn the 3D off. But that's about to change, because new Nintendo 3DS XL offers brand new, super stable, face tracking 3D technology. Its inward-facing camera actually tracks the position of your face as you play games, dynamically adjusting the 3D sweet spot to ensure stable viewing at a wider angle, even during frenetic games like Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. And because it's a hardware feature, it works with all Nintendo 3DS games. In addition to face tracking 3D, there are physical enhancements to the system as well. The big new addition is the C-Stick. Although it may look like a small button,
Y ahora
it
lo que
can
nos
detect
interesa
subtle
ver,
analog input
el
from players
tono del
and allows
botoncito.
for intuitive
Y
control.
no es
Now you can enjoy the improved control
complicarlo
in
en
compatible games
solo apretar, sino que
without
tiene
the need
movilidad
for
hacia los
special
lados.
accessories.
Y también
So for
puedes
example, in
jugar
Super
con la
Smash
cámara.
Bros. For Nintendo 3DS, the
Todos
C-Stick
los
allows
próximos
you to
juegos que
execute
tendrá
smash
Nintendo
attacks
3DS
with ease.
podrás ver el tema de
You can also enjoy
Movimiento.
using the C-Stick with previously released Circle Pad Pro compatible titles like Steel Diver Sub-Wars, Resident Evil Revelations, and more.
wow, Resident Evil.
The processing power of the new Nintendo 3DS XL has also seen a boost compared to the previous model. And this power is for more than just super stable face tracking 3D technology. It also makes the entire system run smoother, speeding up the home menu and its related applications like the internet browser and Mii Maker, while speeding up boot up times for games like Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. The enhanced processing power will also be available to developers who wish to use it to power future games as well. Hidden beneath the touchscreen, you'll find another new feature that you may be familiar with from Wii U. It's called Near Field Communication, or NFC for short. This wireless form of communication allows new Nintendo
Ay, gracias,
3DS
Bastián.
XL to interact
De
with
hecho,
Amiibo figures.
se ve nítido, pero
After an
podría ser
update
mejor.
planned for
Así
February,
que
Super
vamos a
Smash
probar
Bros.
para
For
las
Nintendo
próximas
3DS
transmisiones en directo
will
subir
be
un
the
poquito más
first
la calidad
Amiibo
como a
compatible
720, por
title
ejemplo, o
when
hasta
played
1080.
on new Nintendo
De
3DS
todas maneras,
XL.
novedades sobre
You'll be
la
able to
calidad
power
que
up your
tendremos en
Super
nuestros
Smash
streamings serán
Bros.
ya más
Series
para
Amiibo
marzo,
on
por
the
lo menos
go with
conmigo,
all the
con
gear
Ichan
you've already
y
unlocked in the
con
game,
Snow Pato.
just by tapping your Amiibo
Con el de
to the
verano
touchscreen.
estamos probando ahora ya en 1080, chicos,
New
así
Nintendo
que
3DS
también
XL
estén
also has a
pendientes
slightly
en todas
longer
las
battery
transmisiones que
life than
estemos
previous
realizando
models,
tanto en YouTube como
and will
en
now
Twitch.
automatically adjust the brightness of the screens based on lighting conditions. So you can enjoy playing comfortably while also saving battery life.
Serio terror, yo sé
With new
que
Nintendo 3DS
como Aldebarán le da
XL, there's
aplicación
also a
Word,
change
ti
to
te
the
da
memory
aplicación
card
Nintendo.
compatibility. In
Pero bueno,
order
yo
to
me crié
maintain the
con
system
Nintendo,
size while
para
enhancing the
mí
hardware
fue un mundo
specifications and
mágico haber
performance, we
experimentado
decided to
primeramente
use
con
smaller micro
Nintendo y
SD
después con
cards
Super Nintendo
instead
y
of the
después
standard
lamentablemente
SD
no pude
cards.
acceder
A 4 gig
a
micro SD card will
64.
come with the new hardware.
Esto
Those of
sí,
you currently
pero
enjoying
por
Nintendo
amigos.
3DS
Y
can
de ahí
transfer
yo,
saved
o sea,
data
Wii
and
por
continue
amigos también,
gaming
y ahora recién
on the new
gracias
hardware.
a Snow
We'll provide
puedo jugar
detailed
un poquito
instructions
de-
on the
de
best way
Nintendo
to
Wii.
transfer your data
Así
in
que
the
para
coming
mí sí
weeks.
son novedades.
The
Y
new
pasar
Nintendo
obviamente de
3DS
los
XL
pixeles que
system will be
fue
available in new red
en Super
and
Nintendo
new
a
black
Nintendo Wii U
when it releases in the
y con
Americas
también
on February
Nintendo 3DS
13th of
es
2015.
bastante fuerte el cambio.
The system will not include an AC adapter. However, you can use an existing AC adapter from any system in the Nintendo DSi or Nintendo
Las
3DS family.
novedades que por ejemplo yo
or
encuentro
purchase
cuando
one
quieren
set.
reinventarse con
The future of the
nuevos
Nintendo
juegos, o, por ejemplo, en
3DS
Yoshi
and
con
3D gaming
las
is here.
texturas que juegan.
Seeing
O en Kirby
truly
también.
is
Por ejemplo,
believing.
en Yoshi,
So,
en esta
let's take a look at
edición
how some upcoming
es
games will
totalmente
create
de-
fresh
de tejido de
experiences
lana, de
on the new
botoncitos, de
Nintendo
telas.
3DS XL.
Pero en
Bill?
Kirby es de plasticina.
Thanks,
Entonces,
Reggie.
entretenido
The games
cómo
keep
juegan
coming in
con
2015.
textura real.
A month after the
Y al-
launch of new
y al
Nintendo 3DS
ponerla
XL,
en-
Abraham
en
Lincoln will bring together
modelar,
heroes from
o sea,
classic
con
literature and
obstáculos,
American
mejor dicho,
folklore
plataformas
to fend
3D,
off an alien
agarra
invasion. Codenamed Steam
nueva
comes to us
visualización
from
y
the
te hace
creators
muy
of Fire
entretenido.
Emblem and Advance Wars, and their new hybrid of turn-based strategy and real-time
Lo nuevo
action
que puedes
plays like
encontrar,
nothing else out there.
Bastion,
It's all about
más que
picking the
nada
right
los-
four-hero team and using their
esos
special
proyectos
steam-powered
y uno
abilities
que
to
sacan
outthink
los
and outgun
desarrolladores.
hordes
Es
of
como
intelligent
realmente lo
enemies.
nuevo que podrías encontrar.
Manipulating the camera is key when
Porque
scouting
si
and
tú eres de
planning out
Nintendo,
strategic
siempre se te viene a la
attacks.
cabeza
Luckily,
lo
you can easily
correspondiente a
control the camera
Mario,
using the
Kirby,
touchscreen,
Yoshi,
or by
Star
playing on a
Fox.
new Nintendo 3DS XL system, you can use the new
Si me
C-Stick
van más
to adjust the
juegos, sorry,
camera
pero son
and
los que
plan your
siempre
next
tengo
move.
en la mente.
And best of all, Codename Steam will be one of the first Nintendo 3DS games to use Amiibo. Believe it or not, the Fire Emblem characters that appeared in Super Smash Bros. Can join your team. They won't interfere with your enjoyment of the storyline, But tap an amiibo of a Fire Emblem character like Marth or Ike to the new Nintendo 3DS XL touchscreen, and you can add them to your roster to fight alongside your team in battle. In the tradition of Fire Emblem, amiibo characters that fall in battle cannot be revived at checkpoints during a fight. You'll have to wait until the match is over and tap the amiibo on the touchscreen again to have that hero rejoin your team. It's an added risk that strategy fans will love. Plus, the Fire Emblem characters wield weaponry pulled straight from their core series, like Marth's sacred sword, the Falkio. It's definitely a heavy hitter, but his rapier is even better for striking weak spots. And his special, the Lodestar, heals a substantial amount of damage for all nearby units. As for Ike, his blessed blade Ragnell sends out powerful shockwaves. He also comes armed with the wide-swinging axe, Irvin, and his special move, Ether. The Ike amiibo will release in February, with Robin and Lucina coming later this spring. And if you didn't manage to pick up a Marth amiibo when they launched last year, you're in luck. We're planning on bringing more to the US a bit later this year, so stay tuned for more details. Codename Steam launches on Nintendo 3DS and on new Nintendo 3DS XL with enhanced features on March 13th, in stores and on the Nintendo eShop. Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy Plus is back with new features you can only experience on the new Nintendo 3DS XL. With the improved 3D view, players will feel like they're in the middle of a heart-pounding dogfight from the cockpit of an ultra-realistic aircraft. And by utilizing the added C-Stick and the ZR and ZL buttons, they'll now have total control over the skies. The developers have also collaborated with Nintendo to provide special aircraft skins that can be unlocked in-game or by using select amiibo figures. The latest in air combat will be available in stores or on the Nintendo 3DS eShop starting February 13th. Next, I have some follow-up information about the new Nintendo 3DS XL exclusive version of Xenoblade Chronicles, which we announced for Japan last August. It's a remake of the original Wii game, designed to make full use of the new Nintendo 3DS XL hardware. The new version offers 3D visuals and allows players to view maps and character stats on the bottom screen. There's also a bonus mode where you can view 3D models of the characters. Since the developer of the Wii version, Monolith Soft, is currently hard at work on Xenoblade Chronicles X, we tasked Monster Games with this project, the same developers who expertly ported Donkey Kong Country Returns from the Wii to the Nintendo 3DS. Xenoblade Chronicles 3D will be available in April 2015, exclusively for new Nintendo 3DS XL. There's another brand new game coming to the Nintendo 3DS eShop. Let's start with a trailer. Created by a small team of 3 talented indie developers called BD Dev, Ironfall will bring fast-paced shooting action straight to your handheld. The game is perfectly suited for using the C-Stick on new Nintendo 3DS XL. It may just give you the edge you need to fight off the invasion. It can also be played on any Nintendo 3DS or 2DS system. Look out for Ironfall on the Nintendo 3DS eShop soon. We are pleased to announce today that Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate will receive a special edition new Nintendo 3DS XL hardware bundle in North America and Europe. This bundle will be available alongside the launch of the new Nintendo 3DS XL on February 13th, exclusively at GameStop. We'll now pass things over to executive producer Yozo Tsujimoto from Capcom to tell us a little bit more about Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
はい、ご紹介ありがとうございます。今回このモンスターハンター4アルティメイトのですね、オリジナルデザインのニューニンテンドー 3DS をですね、皆様にお届けできるのを大変嬉しく思っております。本タイトルですけど、もちろんニューニンテンドー 3DS に対応しておりまして、C スティック、こちらの方はですね、クエスト中のカメラ操作で使っていただけます。 ぜひこの 3D でこのモンスターハンター4アルティメイト遊んでいただきたいと思います。モンスターハンターとはですね、皆さんプレイヤーの方がですね、一人のハンターとなっていただいて、様々なモンスターを狩猟していただく、皆さんで最大4人まで協力プレイをすることができます。力を合わせて、巨大なモンスターを使っていく、ここの楽しみっていうのも味わっていただけます。武器の方、全14種類の武器ジャンルから選んでいくことができます。皆様のプレイヤーのスタイルに合った武器を選んでいただいて、プレイしていただきたいと思っております。そしてですね、もちろんシングルプレイの方とマルチプレイの方、両方プレイできるようになっておりまして、シングルで繰り広げられるストーリー、こちらの方も用意させていただいておりますし、みんなで持ち寄って遊ぶローカル通信プレイ、インターネット経由で遠く離れた方とも遊べるインターネット通信プレイ、こちらも両方対応しております。ここで皆様に一つお知らせがあります。モンスターハンター4アルティメイトのですね、体験版を配信させていただきたいと考えております。武器ジャンルの全14種、こちらを全て使っていただくことが可能となっております。マルチプレイの方もローカル通信プレイ、インターネット通信プレイ、これ両方遊んでいただくことが可能になっております。モンスターハンターを初めてプレイされる方も多いと思いますので、そういう方でもですね、このモンスターハンターの遊び方を分かっていただけるような内容で今回体験版考えておりますので、ぜひまだですねモンスターハンターをプレイされてないという方もダウンロードしてこの体験版の方をプレイしていただけたらと思っております。最後になりましたが、このモンスターハンターのですねすれ違いパネル、皆様に提供させていただきたいと思ってますので期待しておいてください。このモンスターハンター4アルティメイト、Nintendo 3DS、Nintendo 2DS、ニュー Nintendo 3DS で2月の13日に発売を予定しておりますので、皆さんぜひプレイしてみてください。ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Tsujimoto-san. Let's finish with a title we announced in our last Nintendo Direct. Love it or fear it, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D is an emotional experience, and with new Nintendo 3DS XL, you'll be even more immersed in this classic gaming world thanks to its face-tracking 3D technology. Another improvement to the original that you can only experience on this new system is full 360-degree camera control. Simply slide your finger on the C-stick to peer around the corners and take in the scenery. We've also finalized the release date. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D will be available on February 13th of 2015. And Zelda fans, if you pre-order Codename Steam at GameStop, you'll receive a Majora's Mask pin at the time of pickup while supplies last. Wait, February 13th? That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, it should, because it's also the same day that new Nintendo 3DS XL becomes available. And what better way to celebrate a new release than with something like this? Introducing new Nintendo 3DS XL, Majora's Mask style. A definitive way to play what is arguably the most fascinating Zelda game ever made, and just one of the few different options when the system launches on February 13th. Well, that's it from me today. Thanks for watching.
Novedades sobre el nuevo diseño exclusivo que tendrá la consola de Nintendo 3DS, y por lo visto creo que ya serían las transmisiones. Esto es lo malo de Nintendo Directo, es demasiado cortito. Nosotros se nos pasó volando esto, y de hecho muchas gracias por este experimento de Nintendo Direct. Sus últimos comentarios, chicos, porque hace poco acaba de finalizar las transmisiones, así que de hecho, para quienes vieron el Nintendo Direct desde Twitch, tuvieron un pic de 7.000 espectadores, ¿sí? O sea, perdón, 70.000 espectadores. Bueno, chicos, aprovecho de mencionarles, a ver si puedo jugar un poco con el tema del canal. Voy a ver si se logra ver esto para dejarles el aviso antes de finalizar este streaming. Oh no, no se ve mal. Pucha. Bueno, ahí vieron que estábamos realmente transmitiendo desde Twitch. A ver, a ver. No, no, chicos. Voy a cortar las transmisiones. Y ponemos fondito de PAWA, de hecho, para finalizar concretamente. Es que quería pasarles el aviso de la encuesta que estamos realizando para el streaming de hoy, ya que nos interesa tu opinión. Así que queremos saber qué quieren ver. ¿Quieren ver miércoles 13-13, que son solamente juegos de terror? O miércoles alternativos, que son, como bien dice, juegos indie o juegos en su fase beta alfa, sobre todo para la plataforma de Steam. Así que chicos, nos buscan por favor en nuestras redes sociales de específicamente Facebook. Nos buscan por PAWA.cl para que voten cuál de las dos opciones tendremos, y en esta ocasión nuestro team de verano será quien esté haciendo el streaming. Obviamente yo también estaré disponible en la parte de el chat, así que estaré leyendo sus comentarios y respondiendo a todas sus inquietudes durante el streaming. Empezamos a las 9 de la noche, así que chicos, están totalmente invitados. Recuerden que ustedes votan qué quieren ver para hoy. Recuerden buscarnos por el fanpage de PAWA.cl, lo voy a escribir ahora en el chat, y termino las transmisiones. Muchas gracias a las 7 espectadores que nos ven en estos momentos. Saludos para Bastian Vera, para Serious Terror, para Pancho Corner y para Jere Herrera. Así que gracias chiquillas, y nos vemos y nos escuchamos a contar de las 9 de la noche en Chile. Y búsquenos please por el fanpage de PAWA.cl. Así que bye bye chicos, cuídense.